here once more to continue the story. We are... Wait, I'm trying to see if they remember Namika. Sorry. An old woman named Namika. I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. I do recall caring for someone until recently. You say that it was a woman named Namika. Well, I can't say for certain it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. The funny thing is that it makes sense technologically, and then also religiously. What's that? Do I know Namika? Or met anyone by that name? And I've worked at the outskirts for a good while now. If she spent time here, I would remember. I feel like some people acknowledge the cloud. And then there's that lady. I don't know about her, maybe. I feel like I asked her. Quite the same question. So it's the same for everyone. Yeah, a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of ache that corresponded to the Act 2, in a sense none in that moment. It's the things they have on their head. What you talking about? Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepoane seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continue making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion. Indeed, we can't randomly solve that mystery about Namika. Perhaps we could search for Kakiwa instead. Since it's tried at Thunderyards, it should be in this direction. What? Hey, that's funny. It's a little creature. Yep. This thing. Impossible. It's a UFO, unidentified floating object. It's a UFO. Huh. Another kind of mechanical soldier. It looks dangerous. We better destroy it. How does it look dangerous? Wow. Who looks at that thing and says, I'm in danger? Should we give chase? We apparently woke about this. I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Anvil, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Be funny if it was something that he made a picture of when he was younger, and now the picture is real. It'd be funny if that happened, I think. Alright. I have an update I got an update for a program I use. So I'm sad to do something that requires, or that allows me to use it. Why? What? Nothing but birds over here. That voice, could it be? Is that his mom? Oh, okay. It was the voice that got him. Oh, let's growl. But yeah, no, I definitely feel like that. It's gonna be his mom. No sign of it over here. What are twins, I wonder? I'll just growl. How did I miss all of everyone? I do not see it. It's faster than it looks. Yeah, I guess we just went straight through. And then oops. Look at that. You found it? Found something at least. The northeast. They must be bound for the mines. Come on then. It could well be a trap. Let's not rush in too quick. She's got a point. I'm surprised it's taking so long. Look, an old coal mine. It appears to have long since been abandoned, like so many other places. I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines. So within here, the skeleton is great. Could it be turquoise? Hard to faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone. But we're still going in, of course. So if you get trapped, be ready for a fight, everyone. also gonna go over here, just in case. Slowly. Alright. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I had some of the stuff kind of looked into, because I don't want it to be taking me through places that me losing experience again. Oh, him again. I certainly wish it was something a little bit higher level, but this is fine for now. Oh, something in Shadow brings me beyond. It really bugs me that I keep pressing that stupid button. I keep only getting. Yeah, it's 20-second cooldown now, or 20-second duration now. I'm still doing the most DPS. Second is machinist, so that's nice. Crazy, it was a little late. Yeah, that machine is trying real hard to DPS me. It's doing pretty good. For Sprout. Oh. That was so hard. Get to the machinist. That was pretty good. Yeah, I don't. It's so annoying. There's not even a point in that, honestly. It seems like there's not even a point in that. Because I still keep getting freaking Alexander raids. I still keep, yeah, it's like, what's even the fucking point? Unless maybe I'm misreading this. That duties appropriate based on level of party members. No, oops. Too far back. Oh. Okay, I'm good for now. Yeah, I'll go get the poetics today. I'm just getting closer to the little thing over here. Ooh. Aether card. See, every fucking time. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. It's this stupid ass fucking raid. It's so fucking annoying. I don't want to keep doing fucking Alexander raids, bro. What the fuck? I don't give a shit, man. These people are getting fucked. A good tank. That's a good tank, actually. Holy shit. Notice that their fucking team was getting fucking cleaved, and so they with the boss. Like they just turned the boss so that it wasn't cleaving them dumb fucks. That was great. It's Twinkle Dinks, isn't it? Fucking Twinkle Dinks. I don't give a shit, bro. Alright, whatever. I don't like these fucking fights. I'm having to do these stupid fucking fights over and over again. One, two, three. That should be fine. 4. Motherfucker. Oof. Scary. The red mage fucking did a, displacement, I think it is, and it made me think that it was some sort of weird knockback. Oh, people will be dying. Poor people's be dying. She's still alive though. Oh. Don't bug me none. I don't even know. None of them. I'm not gonna go to any of them. Alright. Yeah, I did. I did almost 10% better than second place. Holy cow! 8% better, specifically. And that was the samurai. Who was in second place? Poor samurai. Oh man. I'm not worried. We'd have to improvise. We've had to improvise countless times before, after all. It would appear no one has worked these tunnels in quite some time. A device made with electrope. It seems to be the only one here. This tunnel just keeps going. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out the conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. Alright. The Thunderyard people that we're looking for? Probably, honestly. This is probably his bomb. Part of a resistance or some shit. That's probably why she can't really see much of it. Oh joy. Okay. There we go. There it is. Yeah, no, sure is. I like how they took a while to load in things. What? I can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kaka is safe. Kakia is safe. Anvil's mother's a floating machine. Right. That makes about as much sense as everything else thus far. No, you nerd. Got turned into a floating machine. At this point, I thought anything could possibly surprise me. Come on. Why is everyone acting so dumb? The elegance of machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something? See? Thank you, Graha. Graha, you're... Oh my goodness. Thank you, Graha Tia, for not being a dumbass. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? More than likely. Something remote controlled. As far as I can tell, it isn't Dina Mother. I can think of a few people in the world quite so spirited. As to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. Clearly, she knows more about this than we do. Erenville is conflicted by this long fated reunion. Let's see what she has to say. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. It's so wonderful to meet you all. Doesn't... Whatever. As the students of Baldessian, it's been a while since I heard the name. And the students of Baldessian, it's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. Thank you. I use it for our operations. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zoralja's ambitions for conquest. As a leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearance notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. The truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is, as I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stop being such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. I feel like that's failed miserably. Then does that mean that you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. It was a long time ago, and the mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zeralja. But we failed to do that. Now he's taking his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electro technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Regulates? Duh. Allow me to explain. One chair. Regulators have two primary functions. First, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Wow, reserve. You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packaged in cells. They can be used to replenish their life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. So the more you work, the more souls you get. Souls are a common resource, a payment for services rendered. Yes, well, basically, that's how they're using them. The voids and practice of consuming others for their aether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. I mean, that's probably part of the problem. Probably part of the reason why they're fighting still, too. That is prevented through memory management. Oh wow, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management. Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. Manage their memories. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. It is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It regulates. They don't have to feel like the sadness that comes with, people dying. to kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer pain of loss. Duh. Like, I mean, this seems really straightforward, you know? Like, oh, we don't want you to feel sad. So this is what is meant by the memories being in the cloud. I'd say it's a relatively accurate representation of what they mean, I guess, yeah. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and are archived in the system. Yep. That's the cloud. It's a frightening function of the regulators, and it's an integral step in soul cell production. See, I mean, the thing is, I don't think that's really creepy or weird or bad. They keep their memories forever. Well, so long as the cloud is up. It looks like Asahi. Good. Asahi should be dead forever. He should keep dying for all of eternity. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. What do you mean, natural causes? You're saying that there's some people who should be dying while others don't? Huh? If then, it's then delivered to the facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. That actually doesn't seem like that bad. Like you're keeping the memories of the person, but you're extracting the soul from the person. Because since the memories are digitized, you're essentially keeping the person in their truest form, right? Yeah, maybe not true. Maybe that's the wrong word, but they're like you're keeping the memories of the people though. And so even though they're dead, even though their soul is extracted, they're essentially alive, you know, in the cloud. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in a core system to be remembered forever. Quote-unquote remembered makes me think that maybe they've found a reason or some sort of evidence that it doesn't actually stay remembered. I don't know. That's why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yokoi philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. And it's not, no, it's very different. Yokoi remember all. These people forget all. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't seem that very terrible to me either. Is it not great? You know, I mean, it's not great, but you know, it could definitely be way worse. I feel like what they're doing isn't all that bad. Like the barrier encased in Alexandria. This system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used electrobe to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand that people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Turali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. I mean, you literally have a resistance for it right now. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. But they wish to have it. Weird, huh? Sveen didn't strike me as a sort of ruler to impose her will on others. She's literally not. Oh, so you've already met. She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunderyards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop the jaw. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice: live with the risk of true death, or the security of regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. Didn't we already see it? Like how much more do we need to see? I'm not just a person to show you. And as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. What are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Don't actually know if I'm gonna want to continue the story here. Maybe. Alright, whatever. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, because there's no. I'm sorry, but I just can't accept the idea of using souls as a resource. You know, we're to see how the regulators work, but how? So those regulators are to blame for everyone forgetting Namika, for forgetting what a wonderful person she was. To alter the memories of the populace with such precision is no small feat. What does she intend to show us? Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyards hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. Were to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. Strika. Okay. No, too tall. Electric potential. What do you think is in this box? Missing food. What's in the box? Sorry. Judging by its name, I take it this facility is for gathering lightning energy. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study electrope on behalf of the students. While I'm not blind to the potential benefits of these regulators, the risks inherent in giving another party the power to alter your memories cannot be overstated. Never mind the ethical considerations of using souls in such a fashion. Oh, good. Strika will show you what life can be like wearing a regulator. Let's get this over with. What would you think the life with a regulator is like? Kafka. What are you doing here? And with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulars like Queen's Fiend's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say they don't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Kakia said you're a hunter. Wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact that they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're all compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. Special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of. If it's not too much trouble to ask. Ah, of course. In which case, be ashamed to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. Is it just me? I've never really heard the idea that, creatures are gonna want to fight you more if you kill a lot of them. Usually they just run away scared. I'm not sure I understand it, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Aaronville, just stay in the base. Figuring up slaying it. Goddamn bunny. Just pretty rude considering the fact that's what you are. But a memento por favor. I'm afraid I must leave the fighting to you. My fussy little bun has never been has never been any good at fighting. No, hey, she gonna keep talking about him like that. I love it. My fussy little bun has never been any good at fighting. And this body of mine isn't suited to it either. We leave this work in your capable hands. Fussy, not fuzzy. Fuzzy. Like throwing a fuss. Or being yeah, no, that's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Oh. Oops. Going the wrong way. Fussy little bun. Love it. Ooh. That's one will do nicely. Will it now? She looks just absolutely terrified. I'll help you. That's fine, really. I face worse. Just watch. She looks terrified. Oh, she looks ready to die, I should say. In particular. Ooh, that was painful. So preserved. She needs healing. I need healing. What is that from? She's alive. That was embarrassing. Bastard caught me off guard. Yeah, I mean, sure, you're not that great. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. It already took longer than a moment, lady. That's all I'm saying, you know? You said a moment ago. You said a moment before you died, and now you died. Are we still waiting moments? Just like Zoral Jaw. I mean, there's been more than just Zoral Jaw, but yeah, sure. Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, you know what? I guess he wasn't there, question mark? But that's also a function of the regulator. Yeah, of course it is. So, I don't know if you also saw the other guy, but it's also a function of the regulator to make them a beast. I guess maybe if it goes out of control or something. I'm not sure how that one works, because is it that one guy was incompatible, or is it just that? I think I understand how Zoral Jaw was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me, you empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard, who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Okay, so it is just a whole bunch of souls. I should be getting back to work. Take care. Didn't you just do some work? Also, badly. And there you have it. Regulars can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. And naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you with strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, I use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile. If you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical change. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many, and you'll become more beast than man. Changing one's forms through the souls of other beings becomes more and more reminiscent of poisoned. Yet, unlike the void, or the cycle of death, rebirth is simply broken. Souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve the similar ends. Cycle to which all within the dome are bound. Yeah, exactly. This is wrong. This is all wrong. The people who don't have the regulars die naturally. It is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. They appreciate it. They chose it. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. I mean, true. Civilization's inner reflections are surprising indeed. Yeah, honestly, the most shocking thing is the fact that this has been around for a while already. Okay, I am going to head on out. I'll not complete this. Just a bit of a pain in the butt because I just have to. No, I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna get out right here. But yeah, I will continue tomorrow. And until then, I guess thanks for watching if you did. And until next time, peace.